finishing up our study in Romans this week, I want to look ahead to another 4 verses, Romans chapter 8, verses 4 through 18. Paul is kind of summarizing what he's been saying here, but building on it as well. For all who have been led by the Spirit of God, these are sons of God. For you have not received a spirit of slavery leading to fear again, but you have received a spirit of adoption as sons, by which we cry out, Abba, Father. The Spirit Himself testifies with our spirit that we are children of God. And if children, heirs also, heirs of God, and fellow heirs with Christ, if indeed we suffer with him, so that we may also be glorified with him. For I consider that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory that is to be revealed to us. For led by God, we're sons of God. We're children of God. We are His. We have received this spirit of adoption. In that culture at that time, a slave was a member of the household. He lived with them, he ate with them, slept with them, but he was not a son, he was not entitled to an inheritance, but a child, adopted son. He was fully entitled to everything that a natural born child was entitled to. And he cries out, and he uses this Aramaic word, um, has roots in Hebrew, Abba, Father. Some people see that as like a child calling daddy. Uh, but we have that relationship now as adopted children of God to call God our Father. And the Holy Spirit testifies with and to our spirit, we are children of God. And children, then heirs, heirs of God, fellow heirs with Christ. Now, one of the things being part of the family is what the family goes through, the child goes through. We see that right now in our environment, but uh, if a family is suffering, the child suffers. Well, what can we expect? We can expect to share in the sufferings of Christ, the struggles that we go through in this world in trying to bring the gospel to a lost and dying and hostile world. And it's not going to be easy. The Bible doesn't sugarcoat this. It will not be easy. But Paul says, but consider that the sufferings of this present time, and he was talking about beatings, torture, being stoned, being shipwrecked. Eventually, he was going to be beheaded. Peter, by tradition, was crucified. The other apostles, except for the apostle John, were all martyred. Uh, but they're not easy times, easy trials, easy sufferings. Uh, but he said, I consider that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory that is to be revealed to us. We will be glorified with Christ. The glory will be revealed to us, and it'll be far, far better than anything that we experience here in this world. And that is great hope, great assurance.